Amy with Just Pleased as Punch, and I have a really cute little Valentine project for you today. We're going to be making this little box using one of the new stamp sets from the Occasions catalog. And this is the stamp set that we're going to be using. It's called the Sealed with Love set. It's a really big set. You get 27 stamps. It's a great value. And then we're going to be using the coordinating framelit dies that go with it. And I have not put these on one of my magnetic sheets yet. So some of the dies that come in the bundle. And then we've also got the square framelits. And then a couple pieces of Pool Party stitched ribbon. So I've got those. And then our punches, we're going to be using the Project Life Corner Punch, the Heart Punch, and the I can't think of the name of it, some sort of label punch that's in the annual catalog. So we're going to be using that. And then our cardstock today, I've got a piece of Pool Party that measures 7 and 15/16. I know that's a strange measurement, but it's 7 and 15/16 by 7 and 15/16. So just shy of 8 inches. And then we've also got another piece of Pool Party, and this is 3.5 by 8.5. And then I've got just some scrap pieces of Whisper White and Real Red. And then we're also going to be using a scrap piece of the red glimmer paper. Not a very big piece of that. We need your Real Red classic ink pad. And so let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and score my paper on this large piece. We are going to score at 1 inch. Let me check my measurements. 1 inch and 2.5 inches on all 4 sides. So 1 inch and 2.5 inches. You just keep rotating your paper. 1, 2.5, and last one. We've got 1 inch and 2.5 inches. Okay, and then on this piece, we are going to score at 3 3/8. Okay, let's find that measurement. 3 and 1, 2, 3/8. And then 4 and 7/8. Okay, so 4, and we're going to go over 7/8. Wait, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, 4 and 7/8 right there. Okay. And okay, so that's all of our scoring. Okay. And we're going to go ahead for this piece. We can burnish our score lines and take our Project Life punch and go ahead and punch all 4 corners just to round those off. There we go. And then we can go ahead and burnish our score lines on the bigger piece. There we go. Okay, and then we've just got a little bit of trimming to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to trim up to our second score line on this corner. And then we're just going to take this little piece out right here. Okay, and we're going to do that on this side as well. Can't see because of that light. There we go. And then this little piece right here. Okay, and then we need to go ahead and cut all the way up. So you can do that initially when you're making your initial cuts, but I'm going to just go ahead and do it now. Cut up here like so. All right, and then we're just going to make some little notch marks here just to get this to come together a little bit more easily. I'm just going to take some little pieces out here, and it'll just make our box fold up nicer. All right, and last one's right there. Okay, so now we've got our piece all trimmed up. Okay, so now we've got everything all trimmed out. So we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of fast fuse on these 4 flaps right here. Just like so. And then we're going to go ahead and put some on the outside pieces along all 4 sides. Okay, so then we just bring our little box together. Like that, and then fold all 4 flaps down inside. Like that. Okay, so that's our little inside of our little box. All right. So then what we're going to do is to put our box inside here, we're going to need to put some adhesive on the bottom and on the back. And so I'm going to use some fast fuse. Just put a couple lines there. And then I'm going to go ahead and on the bottom, before I add my box, I'm going to go ahead and put my pool party ribbon there. And that'll just help hold that in place. So make sure your box is centered inside. And I think I got that a little crooked. That's okay. All right. And then just take your fingers and just kind of go around in there like that, just to get it. All right. Now, to make the top of our box, we've got to get our big shot work done. So I'll grab that. And we'll take our piece of real red, and I'm going to use one of the scallop squares. I'm using my magnetic platform. And I'm going to go ahead and run that through. And we've got our little scallop square. And then our next piece is going to be our whisper white. And I'm going to use one of the just plain squares. And I'm going to cut that out, run that through. There we go, got that piece. And then I forgot to show you one of the pieces of cardstock. This is from the Brights Coordinating Pattern Designer Series paper. And I just grabbed a scrap piece of that, and I like the one with the words on it. So I'm going to cut my smallest piece out using one of the square framelits as well. So we're going to run that through. All right. We've got the little heart. We've got the little heart out of the framelit set that goes with, what is it called? The Sending Love, the Love Notes framelit set. And I'm going to go ahead and use the little heart out of there. And we'll just send that through real quick. A lot of elements to this design. We've got our little heart there. Isn't that cute? And then lastly, I've got a scrap piece of Pool Party and a scrap piece of Whisper White. And I'm going to use the little arrow framelit, and I'm going to put that, do the Whisper White in that. And then the little heart that has the cutout lines. And I'm going to put that, cut Pool Party out with that. I'm going to go ahead and run that through. Okay. And then for these two, I'm just going to take my paper piercer and I'm just going to kind of poke in the little holes that are in there. And isn't that cute? And then our little arrow. Grab that. There's our little arrow. All right, now I need to punch out a heart out of Whisper White. So we've got a little white heart. And then we're going to do our stamping. And I'm just going to take my piece of Whisper White, and I've got the little I love you stamp on my block, and we're going to use some real red. And stamp that. And then we're going to punch that out with the I love, or with the label punch. There we go. Okay. Okay, so now we've got all our elements for our box, and I'm going to put this together first. So I'm going to take my a little bit of fast fuse here, start assembling the tag. And this piece. There we go. And then I'm gonna just take a glue dot and we're gonna add this on. I can flip it over that way. Sorry, is that in the camera? I'm gonna add that on, and that little glue dot's gonna be covered up. We're gonna take another glue dot and add the little heart to the top there. Oops. Let's put our heart on here. That makes it easier. Add our little heart, and then our little arrow. There we go. Okay, so now a dimensional. And then for our little I love you, I think I'm going to use some more glue dots for that part. Maybe 3 glue dots. And add this to the bottom, just like so. And then I'm going to take a few more, not glue dots, I'm going to take a few dimensionals. And we're going to use that to put on the top of the box. All right, so we've got one more piece of Pool Party ribbon here. And what I'm going to do is just take a little fast fuse and I'm going to run it along the ribbon and attach that to the top of my box because that's going to go underneath the label. And then we'll go ahead and put our label on. Just like that. And then you can just tie your little box. Isn't that so cute? You can fit all kinds of stuff in here. Some jewelry, some candy, Little treats. Okay, there we go. That's our little Valentine box. And if you would like to check out any of these products, please hop over to my blog. I've got all the products listed, all the measurements listed. This set is a great value right now to purchase in the Occasions catalog. And don't forget about Celebration. When you purchase $50, you get a free product from the Celebration catalog. So hop over to my blog and check that out. And thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.